Okay, so there are two different wikis that need to be changed. The first one is in 1.2 and the second one is in 1.4. So the first thing I did was I went into 1.2 and I was able to just go to edit, and under edit there's a place where I can make the wiki not available. And then the next thing that I wanted to do was go under tools and discussion board because that's what I want to add. And I want to actually create a new discussion board, and I'm going to call it 1.2 Theories of Democracy Discussion. And in here is where I'm going to write the summary of what I want the students to do. So I'm just going to copy and paste that. You can see it in the master course. Okay, and then yes, I want to make it available. Then I do want to grade it. And so I hit grade discussion topic, and then I can add a rubric, and we can actually use the same rubric that we are going to use for, or that we have been using for the Theories of Democracy wiki. And so that is right here. And then it just automatically sets it to 15 points because that's what we had it for. And then we should be good to go there. And then to actually add this to the discussion board, or to link to the discussion board, I just clicked on that and clicked next. And in here, I just typed CV 1.2 show what you know for information on what to post here, and hit submit. And then it obviously shows up at the bottom, so just scroll up. Then when I go to discussion boards, it should be there, but unfortunately it's all the way at the bottom, which is on page 2. So I thought there was a way I moved this up. Okay, so I don't know what I did, but eventually I got it back on the first page, and I just realized that I did not name it appropriately. Everything else is named lesson, so I'm just going to put the lesson in front of it rather than just 1.2. And then drag it down where it should be, which is right there. And so then we're good there. So then the only other thing I had to do was in the grade center, I needed to move it so that it wasn't at the very end. So under column organization, it's all the way down at the bottom. And so I just moved it up. And then the other thing I had to do was remove, so let's see, so now it is in there and it's moved up. Oops, I always do this. Submit. And then I had to find the 1.2 wiki and edit the column information to ensure that it was not part of grade calculations and it was not shown to students. And then the only other thing that I had to do was basically go through each of these that are like the total, the progress checkpoint, and then the 2 at the end that had total, and just make sure oh, I guess this one's good because it has all grade columns. So I guess it's the progress checkpoints that you'd have to go through, and I won't make you sit here and watch me do that. And then the 2 at the end. So like the points earned and the percentage of points earned. What I had to do was edit that column information and then ensure that the 1.2 theories of democracy was included, and just double check to make sure that the 1.2 wiki was not in there. So basically, and then I did that for each of the progress checkpoints. So it was pretty easy to make that happen. I think then the only thing that we need to do is in soft chalk replace the word discussion with, or I'm sorry, replace the word wiki with the word discussion, and then I think we're good to go. So hopefully this helps. You might have already known this, but if you did, you can obviously ignore this video. Hope you're staying warm. Have a great weekend.